3022 Forest Lane, Dallas, Texas. And Judge and Commissioners, I appreciate being here today. I will not mention any names. I understand that that's not appropriate. Our nation and county is in a crisis and severely divided because of the irresponsibility, the unethical and unconstitutional conduct of certain members of our federal and county government. In opening a new Congress led by the new Republican House Speaker John Boehner, the U.S. Constitution was read as a not-so-subtle in-their-faces statement from the Republican Party that the former Democratic congressional majority violated the Constitution during the first 2 years of the Obama presidency. What grandstanding and what hypocrisy. It was the fascist previous presidency that got our nation into the recession and near depression we're in. I'll quote Robert F. Kennedy Jr. on this subject. He stated, quote, 80% of the Republicans and 70% of the Democrats are corrupt, end quote. There are no saviors in Washington, which is why our nation must be fixed from the ground up, starting from the city and county levels, our nation's building blocks. We must stop blindly taking sides, being unbiased, nonpartisan truth seekers who wear both the elephant and donkey t-shirts should be an inspiration and motivation to all of us. In fixing our county, and this is no partisanship, I'm here today to call for the immediate resignation of a county commissioner. The cause is that this commissioner has allegedly violated his oath of office and allegedly acted consistently against our U.S. Constitution, allegedly acted consistently for either his own and or special interest to the disadvantage of his constituency and to the detriment of the county. I have 4 items here. I'm just going to go to one. Is it true that this commissioner removed Bruce Sherbet from office as part of an overall effort for he and his special interest constituency to take political control of Dallas County, as Tammany Hall once did in New York in the early 1900s? If we don't learn from history, we are damned to repeat it. There are 2 corrupt paths to political control today. One, the media. With big enough lies and enough big money, people can be led to vote for something they wouldn't have had they controlled the truth. 2, theft. Through vote fraud, fake votes are created or votes reversed, with the quote-unquote invisible rulers getting their puppets in office. There is a very important City of Dallas election coming up in May, and a corrupt county elections office can decide on who wins. Is this why Bruce Sherbet was so hastily removed? I will not disgrace our county with the most incendiary allegation versus this commissioner. I value my life and freedom. The sooner this commissioner resigns or is removed from office, the sooner we can bring all Dallas County together and truly address all of our important human needs in a nonpartisan, elephant on donkey dancing together way. The elephant commissioner is in the room. Let's stop being donkeys any longer by ignoring it. Thank you very much.
This concludes our public speakers, am I correct? We're going to recess for 5 minutes. When we open back up, we'll be in briefing session. Pursuant to our rules, the most senior member of the Commissioners Court will be taking the gavel. I will be